Mr. Speaker, Canadians were shocked and appalled when the Prime Minister shut down the Justice Committee's investigation into the SNC-Lavalin corruption scandal. Serious questions remain unanswered, and key players in this affair have yet to testify. My question, therefore, is to the Chair of the Standing Committee on Ethics. Can he inform this House if the future agenda of the committee will include an investigation of this matter?
The Honourable Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I have received letters from 3 members of the Ethics Committee requesting an investigation into this matter. I can confirm, as Chair of the Ethics Committee, that this investigation is in order. As always, members are welcome to submit witnesses. Any members of the public who have information of wrongdoing that may help with an investigation can come forward and submit it to the Ethics Committee without fear.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Well, Mr. Speaker, the Prime Minister has just learned that the Ethics Committee has opened an investigation into his corruption scandal. So will he commit right here and right now to cooperate fully with this investigation and to appear and testify?
Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, allow me first to wish all my colleagues and Canadians a happy International Day of the Francophonie. We know how important committee work is, and here on this side of the House, we will always respect and cooperate with committees and let them do their work independently of the government. Honourable Leader of the Opposition. That's not true, Mr. Speaker. He attempted to block the Justice Committee's investigation, but we've just learned that the Ethics Committee will be investigating the corruption scandal. So once again, can the Prime Minister confirm here in this place that he will cooperate and agree to appear before the committee? The Right Honourable Prime Minister. Once again, Mr. Speaker, one thing the Conservatives haven't learned, or they forgot about their 10 years in power, is that committees and members of committees are independent and they make their own decisions. Clearly, this government and the Liberal Party will always respect the independence of committee work, and we will always cooperate with the decisions of those committees. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
He's buying that. We all know that this Prime Minister sent in his members of that Justice Committee to shut it down. They allowed their preferred witnesses to speak more than once, but then when it came to listening to the former Attorney General complete her testimony, they blocked the investigation. They've also refused to allow Katie Telford, the Prime Minister's Chief of Staff, Matthew Bouchard, the PM's Special Quebec Advisor, the Minister of Finance and his Chief of Staff from appearing. So now that the Ethics Committee is launching an investigation, will those individuals be allowed to testify?
Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, it's not for the Leader of the Opposition nor for the Prime Minister to decide what committees will do. Committees are masters of their own agenda, and they have to make the decisions. We saw for 10 years the Conservatives under Harper did everything they could to control committees, but we on this side of the House respect the independence of committee work. And we know that the members of committees make their own decisions. That's a principle of our democracy that we respect and they disregard. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Mr. Speaker, again, nobody's buying it. He can stop pretending. We all know that he sent his members in to block the committee's investigation at the Justice Committee. He did so knowing that there are more details to come out. The former Attorney General wrote, and I quote, "These matters are still unfolding and further clarity and information is needed." For Canadians to hear the whole truth, they need to hear additional testimony, and this investigation has to continue. So once again, will he allow the Ethics Committee to conduct a full and public investigation into his corruption scandal?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, once again, we respect committees. Committees will make their own decisions about what they want to do, and we will cooperate with them. But, Mr. Speaker, you can see just how much the Conservatives don't want to talk about the economy and the concerns of Canadians, because we put forward a budget yesterday which demonstrates that we listened to Canadians and we're investing in the middle class and communities, and they have no plan for the economy, and that's why they're trying to distract Canadians and play petty politics. We are going to remain focused on Canadians.